Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Soheb and you're watching Wrestling Fact.
WWE World Champions the fans hated. WWE has featured more than a handful of wrestlers who fans hated to see win world titles. Wrestling fans had a hard time buying into these stars. Many stars who are universally loved among WWE fans like Big E and Eddie Guerrero have held world titles in the company. This list will examine the opposite of those stars. Along with holding the championship, these wrestlers also hold the title of hated champion according to the WWE fans. Number 1, Randy Orton. Orton has been a bad guy for the majority of his career. His rise to fame came after he joined Evolution, a heel stable with Triple H, Ric Flair, and Batista. Although he's hit spurts of moments where he did become beloved by fans, as a champion he's almost always been despised. He's the epitome of 14-time WWE World Champion, but it's hard to love a person who said things like Eddie down there in hell and I'd recall my own grandmother if it meant keeping title. Next is Brock Lesnar. Lesnar's first run in the WWE was mostly well received by fans. His return and subsequent championship runs have been heavily scrutinized by fans, especially his first Universal Championship run in 2007. He held the Universal Championship for over 500 days, but he only defended it a handful of times and never wrestled on Raw or SmackDown while holding the title. Although he's clearly a viable champion, his efforts and sporadic appearances drove fans insane. His 500-day run was the beginning of this new era of wrestling where champions wrestle less and, for better or worse, Lesnar got a ton of heat from fans for it. Next superstar is Edge. Edge would be remembered as one of the best heels of the Ruthless Aggression era and also as one of the most despised champions. He held the World Heavyweight Championship on 7 different occasions and was universally hated by fans during all of his championship reigns. He was the ultimate opportunist and one of the vilest characters to ever appear on WWE television. The rated R superstar had few morals as a champion, but always performed at a high level in the ring. Although a majority of fans hated him, Edge was so good at being bad some fans couldn't help but cheer on his antics. Next superstar is The Miz. No wrestler has mastered the art of getting under the fans' skin better than The Miz. He's as annoying as his voice, and most WWE fans never wanted him to become champion. Unfortunately for them, not only has he been WWE Champion twice, but he has also main-evented a WrestleMania 27 as champion. He's a heel with few redeeming factors. His whole gimmick seems to be a big question of how has this guy been so successful in wrestling? The Miz is also not often regarded as a skilled in-ring performer either, proving that his best asset is his ability to force fans to boo him, which is another reason fans despise him. Next superstar is the Great Khali. The Great Khali is often remembered as one of the most shocking World Heavyweight Champions. At a time when wrestling was evolving to include better athletes than ever, Khali, a person with 0 wrestling skills, 0 agility, and 0 ability became the champion. Many speculate this was an attempt for the WWE to expand its international reach, but Khali was not the guy. From the second he won the title via a battle royal, his 60-plus day reign was nothing memorable, and the only times fans ever went crazy with Khali in the ring was when he lost the title to Batista. What's your opinion? Comment below.